Hello everybody, this is your old pal Sketchy, and this is Sketchy's Q&A. Urban Cowboy 117. He's got 4 questions on this one. Can I draw your OC? Yeah, sure, go ahead, I don't care. How would you react if you saw your precious Lincoln getting crushed under the we're gonna skip that one. What would win in a race down a storm drain, your Lincoln or a Peterbilt Model 379? Probably this, because, you know, those things are huge and heavy. And the last one, will you drift your Lincoln? I'm dying to see that happen. Trust me, I know a lot of you are dying to see me do that, and it's going to be coming in a later video, trust me. And now we're on to the next. Next question. This one comes from Silver Purr's Son. That's with the spell that with an S, not a Z. When are you getting a good set of reliable wheels? We need your riding in style, not the freaking bus. Someone's been living under a fucking rock. Next question. This comes from someone named Hygienustus. I don't care if I'm mispronouncing your name. He's got a picture of Clint Eastwood. That's, you go with that. That's his avatar. Can I have your car? Fuck no. Our next question comes from a good friend of mine, Pony Berserker. And he asks, do your friends/family know you're an MLP fan? And if yes, how many of them? Is that a secret, or everyone around you knows that? Well, judging by my shirt and you know, the comic books I read, and my jacket's got buttons on it, pony stuff on it. My dad's a closet brownie, but you won't admit it. He watches the show. Okay, alright. He watches the show sometimes when I'm not around. I catch him, but he says, oh, I'm just catching up on stuff. So yeah, everybody knows that I am a fan of My Little Pony. My friends at Auto Shop class either call me Sketchy or Pony Boy. And, you know, they don't really see much of it. Well, there you go. Alright, next question comes from Linda Dash. What brand of cigarettes does Sketchy smoke? Well, I don't smoke as much as I used to, but I smoke Marlboro Reds. And I like to buy a lot of things when I do my cartoons and stuff. So Sketchy, my OC, the cartoon, he smokes Buffalo Reds.
Hello, hello, Spotted Dick, Bob's your uncle, Toad in the hole. Our next question comes from jolly old England land, across the pond from a bloke named Magnaphonic. And his question reads, have you had any Twilight Love dolls come into your pawn shop? And if so, kept any for yourself? You see, I made a joke along the same lines when Megaphonic had his own questions and answers on his DA page. And the question I asked him is, why does he have so many Rainbow Dash waifu pillows? And I don't know how they do things over there in Britain, but here in America, you don't take someone's joke, then spin it back around at them and think you're clever. I think it has something to do with maybe the cultural gap. It's a big one. It's called the Atlantic. Here, I'll demonstrate. See, here is America, and all the way over here, right here, is England. See, he's just confused geologically.
We agreed never to speak of that again. Radicalness!
Next question. This one comes from a buddy of mine, Tracer Guard. Oh, legit! I've been dying to ask. If you were a pizza, what kind of pizza would you be? That is the stupidest fucking question I have ever heard anyone ask me on this damn list. You should be ashamed of yourself, Tracer.
What do you think you do? Why you look so sad? It's not so bad. It's a nicer place. Ah, shut up for your face.
Question comes from Nakaki Asaki. I think that's how you pronounce it. How were you introduced into the greaser rockabilly culture? Also, how did you come upon ponies? That's a good question. As for the rockabilly and greaser thing, you don't stumble upon it, it stumbles upon you. And as for the ponies thing, right around 2011, I was dating a girl at the time, and she was telling me there's a bunch of adult males, like teenagers, that were into My Little Pony. And to be honest, I thought it was the gayest thing I've ever heard. I couldn't wrap my head around it. And then she showed me Lesson Zero and the Grand Galloping Gala way back in season 1, and you know, I was not expecting it to be that good. I was expecting worse, like tea parties, whiny little ponies and stuff like that. But you know, then I gave it a chance, and then this is right around when season 2 came out. Finished season 1, and then after that, I just started drawing the art. I thought it was interesting that there was a huge subculture with it. And, you know, now I'm here. I'm a brony and I'm proud of it. Next one comes from Silnev. He asks, what's your opinion on lowriders and or donks, especially ones on old Cadillacs? And I'm going to put in Lincolns. Well, donks are retarded, are stupid, I hate them. Why would you spend that kind of money on your rims, and why would you want your rims to be the size of, I don't know, refrigerators, and you have a really thin rubber? It ruins the ride of the car completely. It's a dumb idea. I don't know why anybody's come up with that idea to do that. Lowriders, on the other hand, I like them. Some of them get a little ridiculous. But classy lowriders is something I'd like to say that I like, which is, you know, nice paint job, some scallops, some hot rod flames, some pinstriping, but not like overdoing it. Don't like the tiny little white wall tires. medium size is okay. Hydraulics, not my thing. Hard to have any sort of adjusting suspension on my Lincoln. It would be air ride, so I could just lower it, raise it, nothing like. But yeah, lowriders are okay in my book. Just don't overdo it.
I'm gonna kill 3 questions while I'm eating breakfast here. Does Sketchy have a crush on Rarity? This one comes from Red Triangle. Now me, as a human being, I do not have a crush on a pony. That would be weird. My OC, on the other hand, he does have a crush. They're dating. Some people don't like that sort of thing when someone's OC is doing something like that, but I do it more of a comedic kind of a thing. This one comes from Gray Kitty. This isn't a question, but I just wanted to say that you are awesome. Thank you, Gray Kitty. I know I'm awesome. This one comes from Zero the Dark Angel. I won't ask you what your favorite car is, but I will ask you what car you would literally kill for. Doesn't matter who you kill for it. Could be your neighbor, could be Obama, could be Trixie, could be Twilight, could be Sunbud herself, whoever. Car I would literally kill for. I would have to say a 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. I would literally kill for that car. And on to the next.
Alright, our next question comes from SteckDude123, and his question is, which vehicle is your most favorite in Grand Theft Auto 5 and why? Well, first let me give you guys a quick tour of my garage, and then I'll show you what my favorite car is.
Ha-ha! The fun has been doubled!
This is the Vapid Sand King. It's a favorite of mine, but not my ultimate favorite. This is the closest thing to my Lincoln I can get to in this game. Got the Luna's Angels logo up here. We have the pink and white Voodoo. They need to have a cleaner version of it. I don't mind the rust, but I'd like to have a clean version of it. Then we have the Phoenix, which is like a Firebird, but I put a Daytona spoiler on it because muscle car. Then we have a clean hardtop pink, salmon pink with white pearlescent Declassy Tornado. And then over here, another personal favorite, one of mine, we have the Rat Loader, junky old pickup truck. I was really angry because I had this one before, and then one of the updates, they deleted it, but I'm glad that Rockstar brought it back, and everything is free on it now, so all the upgrades are free. This is a fun one. I use this for most of my off-road racing. It's, I forgot what it's called. It's the BF Interjection. I think that's what that's called, I'm not entirely sure. But as you can see, it's got white wall tires on it with moon caps, which you can't normally do. It was a glitch, but in the updates it hasn't taken them away, so I'm keeping that. Over here we have another Luna. This is like an old 70s Cadillac. This is the first car I started with on GTA Online. Nice flat black paint with a dark blue pearlescent, so you got like that changing coloring right here. Over here is the only modern car I have. This is Rarity, which is an Albany Alpha, but in real life that's a Cadillac V12. It's a concept car. They don't, never made it.
Absolutely horrendous. Okay, this needs some serious work.
And this one is a great favorite of mine, the Roosevelt, which is based off of a 1930s Franklin. That's what makes it, the joke, pretty funny of it being a Franklin Roosevelt. And my all-time favorite is the rusty variant Declassy Tornado, which is like
Got a Cadillac front end with a Bel Air rear end. I put some red Steelies on it, white wall tires. It's a rusty version, but I made it more rusty by adding flat black paint and then an orange pearlescent, so the whole thing looks like it's completely rusted. So, and another reason why I like this car is that nobody really has this car. I haven't seen anybody else driving this car around. And it's a really fun car to slide around and stuff. Turn the radio off real quick. Yeah, the way the light hits it, because of the pearlescent, kind of changes colors. It's not as fast as I would, as you know, the supercars and stuff, but it's a fun car to race around in and, you know, cruise, do missions in. It's a fast car, you know, medium fast, and it handles pretty well. And yeah, that's about it. That's why I love this car so much. Jackass.